Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do the last issue of Klaus, issue number 7 by Boom Studios. This is also a thick one. Yeah, let's dive right in. Before I do that, I want to say we reached now the conclusion, but I mentioned a couple of times that I knew what's going to happen in the book at the last issues, and I think they're going to do a little bit of a cop out, I was hesitant. I was thinking that, well, maybe they play a little bit too safe with the ending or where it's going to be. Actually, I was wrong, pleasantly surprised. So I'm going to show you that. So there's a lot to talk about. I'm going to dive right in now. So let's go. It's the Krampus is here. Krampus wants to get the son of Magnus and Lady Dagmar, and because he's free now, he's roaming the earth, and Magnus says, wait, this is what we agreed to, this is my son. And Krampus says, they're all mine. And he says, I set you free, I summoned you to do my bidding, my black book commands you. And then it seems there's some kind of a picture supposed to be here, but the picture is gone. So Krampus is, has free reign, and he says, "Command me, Lord Magnus," and then he burns the book, and that's basically it. The book is gone. He cannot be imprisoned anymore, and it says, "You want to be a king? You are a weakling. You are a slave to a voice in your head. I use you to break free. My power is mine and mine alone." And then Lady Dagmar shoots an arrow, and then Jonas escapes and hits the eye. Well, she's actually a good, shooter. But then, cool, he meets up with the other kids that they are escaping too. And he's still, being some kind of a dickish because he's been brought up that other kids has cooties and, they are sick. And he says, I don't want to catch something. And he says, catch something. So Krampus comes. And Krampus, he's a great character. Then Jonas says he's doing the right thing. He says that he is the bad person. That if they are, he says, leave the others alone. Just take me. And then Krampus says, done. And he says, who's next? Then he's getting attacked from none other than Gunnar Mikkelsen, who is the father of one of these kids. And it looks great. Kids are escaping outside. But Krampus, he is pretty much unbeatable. He's battling everyone and also yelling, "It's too late. Nothing can save you from me." And he wants to pick up all the kids. I mean, that's his goal. That's his focus, to eat them or something. And then none other than our buddy Santa Claus or Klaus is arriving. He's being healed by the otherworldly ghost forest thingies, and his sled is a little bit, a lot of sci-fi, like over the top design. He doesn't have the reindeers, but wolves, which I like, and they are attacking Krampus, and Krampus has a very hard time to cope with that. His arm is being ripped off, as you can see here. And I also loved this shot. Like I said, they are going all out, and I didn't think they would use this much violence in this comic. I mean, I thought the comic was fun. It was great. It ticks my boxes, but also was a little bit sometimes too safe for my feeling. They rectify that in this issue at all. They're going all out. So Klaus is going for the killing blow, but then, dun, he's getting stabbed, and the art looks freaking cool by Magnus. Not sure why he does that. I mean, he's been betrayed by Krampus, and he still, works against the people that wants to save Grimsvig. And he says, he yells at Krampus from, "I saved you. You have to deliver your promises. I want my kingdom. I want my crown. I want my people to love me." And he also says that he wants, to be king, and wants to be his wife and son as a prince. But then Dagmar says, "All this horror that surrounds you, see what you have done. You hunted Klaus to his death. to his death. You surrender to a monster, Magnus. It's over, and we're finished. And Magnus snaps, and he yells at Krampus, and looks glorious. You owe me. I want what I deserve. And he gets what he deserves. Also, I love the whole towering monster over him look, and he's getting burned to a fucking crisp. It's incredible. It looks really cool. He's basically melting. But then, surprisingly, the people of Grimsvig are very fickle. One time they are afraid, and next time they are angry, and now they are yelling and saying, "Praise the monster! The Barons is done. He is dead," and then burn the rest. And so Krampus, who's not done and he's regenerating, gets Magnus' son Jonas again, and then Max is still alive. He says, "Save him, save my son." And then we see Klaus, but Klaus is unfazed, which is weird because he just got a sword through his back, and he says, "Let me do this." And he said, and even Dagmar says, "I saw you run through." And he says, "Something happened to me out on the ice. The Shining family, that's the ghost that healed him. He brought me back from the Northern Lights. I cannot be killed now," he says. So basically, he is now immortal. Fun thing is also Krampus, surprisingly, turns the magic sled from Klaus into his own warped image. So he has now like a demon sled with demon wolves. Actually looks also fucking cool. And he yells that he goes all over the globe. He's gonna kill the Shining family, feed them to the stars or something like that, and he's gonna rule the world. And then, as you can see here, Klaus is not agreeing with that. And like I see, I'm gonna show you a lot because this is the end of the book, but I want to also show the great epic art and the creatures and the fear in Jonas's eyes and other children's. It's really, really well done. Can I skip a few pages? I can do it, maybe. So, let's do it. So they are up in the sky, and then the children, says Krampus says, they must be punished. And they ask him for it, they need it. And then somehow, I don't know how that works, but Klaus is defiant and he says, "Let me judge the terrible sins this child's committed," because he's Santa Claus now. And he says, "This boy's told lies. There was pride and greed and ingratitude. You will burn easily as the rest." But then he tries to use his flame thingy like a dragon, but it doesn't work somehow. And also Klaus says, "You know what else is funny? Up here, your fires don't burn." I'm not sure how that works. I mean, why doesn't the fire don't work up there? I mean, is it the cold? Is it the high altitude? Is it the lack of oxygen? I don't know. But Klaus has a great time. He says, "You made me laugh for the first time in too many years." And then, oh man, look at this. He's getting beheaded in the most gruesome way. Well, not mostly gruesome way, but looks gruesome. And even Klaus says, "Ho, ho, 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 ho," which is a little bit silly. I mean, that's not needed, but it's Santa Claus, so I know why they do it. So the body of Krampus crashes down through the tower into, I don't know, make it the marketplace or something, like a meteor. Looks, and like I said, incredible. Very well done. And Jonas is saved. People of Grimsvig is saved. Klaus takes the big tree that he has found or just cut up, puts him in the middle of the square, and Lady Dagmar explains to the kings that arrived in the last issue that Klaus is now an advisor, and she vows to make amends for the late husband's dark misdeeds, and that Lord Magnus was some kind of under a spell. Well, yeah, was he? Yeah, maybe not. He was just greedy. I don't know. But there's a happy ending. We also see things through time, that when Dagmar and Klaus coming together, they have every Yuletime. They dancing with each other under the stars, under the Christmas tree, and we see also have Jonas here making friends, becoming a man of his own. And through the years, Lady Dagmar grows older and older, while Klaus, immortal as he is, stays young. And she says, I think my dancing days are done, dear Klaus. What a life it's been. Please promise me you won't dance alone. Okay, and that means that she's gonna die. And they they're gonna bury her later when she is passing away. And then Jonas, now a king, I believe, gives something to Klaus. And he said, you leaving us, Klaus' father? He said, my mother, Lady Dagmar, she wants you to have this. And Klaus promises to come back every winter time when the nights are long and the days are grown old. And because he's now, going somewhere else. And Jonas is really going to miss him. And I like that Jonas has a good ending as well, instead of being a spoiled brat and then basically turn into like his father. No, he's becoming his own man. He's coming from a bitter young spoiled child to a great man, probably a king now. I mean, that's what I'm guessing, or maybe some kind of a person in with a high ranking in the palace. So Klaus takes off with his wolf, is still also immortal. And then the last thing we see that is here, we see the sun coming up from the behind the earth, behind our worlds, behind the planet. And he is going into, I don't know, wherever he wants to go. And that's the end of Klaus, issue 7. I really love it. I cannot praise this comic enough. Like I said, I was a little bit afraid that they're gonna wishy-washy out or something, playing it safe. I was, again, totally wrong. This comic has everything that I actually wanted for a conclusion. Great art, great storytelling, has also a very lovely ending, although I wish Lady Dagmar was still around. But, I get why they do it, because time moves on. And that's how it works. People grow old, and Santa Claus, is forever. And that brings us to the end of the video, everybody. I hope you like this series. I hope you like me doing my videos here. So please give me a like and a subscribe if you want, if you are not doing that. So because subscribing to my channel and liking my videos and sharing my videos and comment on my videos helps me a lot with the algorithm. So if you haven't done that, please consider it. And I'm coming back with another review very, very soon. Thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye-bye.